Hi, Tramel. Oceana here with G3 Agency. I think you spoke to my colleague Brianne earlier today, and she said we would send this video over for you. So the point of this video is to help you basically know what you need to do to get to the first page of Google so that you can grow your business if that's what you'd like to do. So this is basically our way of helping out, the people out there actually doing the work in the world. And if you'd like to work with us in the future, you're welcome to come back and talk to us about what we might be able to do to help you reach your business goals. But that's really not an expectation with this. My goal is to educate you and give you the power to do these things yourself. So you're welcome to take this video and give it to somebody who is going to work on it for you, or you can, of course, contact us and see if a partnership makes sense. So now that that's done, let's get into it. So the first thing is I think your website looks nice. I can tell that it's a simple Wix site. It's a good design because it's Wix does a good job of making pretty websites. But you are going to want to change a couple of things on here if you want to keep this one, or if you want to have another website maybe on this domain that's sitting here that's not working currently. Then you can basically use these same tactics on those. So first of all, you want a big click to call phone number at the top. I can see this says contact, but it's broken. So you want a phone number here close to the top that is easy to just click on, and it'll pull up the phone app on a mobile phone. Over half of the people searching online are on their mobile phones, so it's a good idea to have that there to make it easy for them. And then next you want to make sure that you have lots of words on your site. We suggest 1,000 to 2,000 words on a site, maybe even 3,000 depending on what the competition is doing. And what words to include also has to do with this research I did. So this is a list of terms that people are typing into Google each month when they're looking for services in the Orlando area, as well as I also typed in a bunch of other, like Winter City, and I put in all these different cities, but mostly Orlando because it's the biggest city. That's the one that pops up the most. So here we have the list of things that people are searching. In this column we have how many times a month these are being searched for. So like for instance, carpet cleaning Orlando is being searched 450 times on average every month. And then over here we've got the KD, or keyword difficulty. I like to call it a competition score. It basically represents how difficult it would be to get to the first page of Google if you were doing, all the things I'm about to show you. This 26 here is within reach for somebody like my company, but somebody starting out with these things might want to go for something a little smaller. Although actually, really, we would go after something a little smaller as well, because what you do is you go after this one, and this will take a bit longer for you to see results. So you'll start seeing results from this one a lot sooner because it's less competitive. So I'm going to use this one for an example since it'll be a little bit easier of a win. And there's still 350 people searching every month for that, so it's no problem. Okay, so now Cleaning Services Orlando, this is one we want to show up for. So what we do is we put it into Google and see what we're up against. What is the competition doing? So first of all, these are the Google guaranteed. People are paying to be put here, and I'm not really... I don't care for this very much. I mean, it has its use, it has its time and place, but my focus is getting you up into this spot here, as well as into this spot here. So this is what's known as the maps pack, or the maps section. And how you get up into this part is with citations. What you want to do is make sure that your Google My Business listing is up to date and accurate. This is your Google My Business listing right here. You want to make sure that your name, your address, and your phone number are exactly the ones that you want representing you all over the internet, because then you're going to take that same information and put it onto different directories like Yelp Yext, City Star, White Pages, and it looks like you're already doing a pretty good job of starting to do that, because you can see you come up on all these different things, which is perfect. This is exactly what you want. But you want to go out and do that more, so that way when somebody is looking up cleaning services Orlando, Google will see that you're the most relevant. Basically, every time that you have your listing in a directory, it's called a citation, and those act as a vote of confidence in your business, showing Google that you really serve this area, which will push you up the results. And if you end up in the top 3, you get shown on this first page, which is great because that'll send a lot of people to your website if you have one. But you don't actually need a website, by the way, to show up here. And then down here, this is you'll see that your phone number will be displayed there, which will result in a lot more calls. And then right here, we've got your #1 competitor for this keyword. This is the person sitting in the very top. It's 2 maids and a mop. You may or may not recognize them, I'm not sure, but they are the ones to beat. So let's check out their site. First, we want to see how many words they have on their page, because you want to make sure to have more than they do. They probably have about, I'd say probably 800 words on their page, which isn't very much. So you're going to want to go like 1,500 probably to really go above them and have more words on your site than theirs. Really, the more the better, but you want to at least have 15 to beat them out. I mean 1,500, not 15. Okay, and then this is another tool that we have. This is another function of that same tool that I use for my keyword research. But for this, I'm using the Site Explorer. I've put in your competitions page, the one that's showing there at the top. So now what we want to do is check out these numbers. So this UR score is out of 100. How trustworthy or powerful does Google think that this page is? It's this specific page, so it would be their home page, which for some reason they've saved as /Orlando. I'm not sure why. Well, maybe actually it is a location page. I think 2 maids and a mop is, yeah, it's a franchise, so it is a location page. So we're up against that location page, which has a score of 24. And the DR score is how trustworthy the entire website is. So 2 maids and a mop of all the places where they exist. Oh my goodness, I'm getting a lot of I have a lot of messages coming in. It's quite distracting. Okay, so how we raise these scores is with backlinks and referring domains. So let's see, do I have yours in here? No, I do not. So let me, well, it's going to be a little bit weird because you have a Wix site, so I'll show you what I mean. It's going to have an artificially high DR score here. Yeah, so see how it's a DR of 94? It's artificially high because you are on wixsite.com. But Google's not going to use this to determine whether you should rank or not. It's going to use this number right here, which you raise by having referring domains and backlinks. So I'll show you on there since it's more established. A referring domain is any website that has a link on it to your website. And a backlink is any of those links that go from another website back to yours. So if I click on the referring domains, I can see what websites have a link to your competitor on them. So for instance, Cleaning Services Reviewed has a DR score or trust rating of 70. So that's good. You want this score to be high, so that'll bring your score up. Because every time that they have a link over to your site, it's giving you a little bit of credibility from them. So yeah, that's that's it. I really hope this was helpful. Thank you so much for taking the time to watch this and educate yourself on this stuff. And if you have any questions, please feel free to reach out. I'm always happy to help in any way that I can. Thank you so much and have a wonderful weekend.